Back, everyone, to Stories from the Valley. You know, we spent some time now looking at how AI is changing things.
We have.
How we all interact with information, how we ask questions,
Right.
even how we, engage with the whole world around us.
Yeah.
But, it really gets you thinking.
It does.
How has AI really impacted those companies that were already these huge tech giants, even before this whole AI boom?
Yeah.
The companies that seemed like untouchable.
It's fascinating, right? It really shows how, disruptive technology can be.
For sure.
Even the biggest companies.
Yeah,
The ones at the very top, they have to adapt just to survive.
they do.
Oh.
And today we're doing a deep dive
Yeah.
into one of those OG giants,
Okay.
Google. I mean, think about it.
Oh.
Googling. It became a verb.
It did.
They were like the kings of search.
Absolutely.
But how did a company that was known for,
Yeah.
finding websites adapt to this world where AI is
Yeah.
making content
Yeah.
and answering all of our questions directly?
Well, it's an interesting story because it all starts with this really brilliant innovation,
Okay.
PageRank.
Yeah.
Back in the late 90s, the internet was this
Yeah.
wild west of information. And PageRank kind of brought order to it all.
Remind me about PageRank. I remember it was about links, right?
Exactly. It was revolutionary because instead of just, looking at the words on the page,
Right.
PageRank, analyze the links that were pointing to that page.
Oh, okay.
The idea was that a page that had tons of links from other important pages was probably more authoritative and trustworthy.
Right.
It was kind of like a popularity contest for websites, and it made search results so much more accurate.
So that's how they became the search engine. But they didn't just stop there, right?
Not at all. They were already looking ahead. Even while they were dominating search, they knew the future of information was about more than just indexing these websites.
Right.
They saw the potential of AI super early on.
So how did they go from search to AI? Did they just buy up a bunch of AI companies? Well, they did some of that.
Yeah.
But they had a strategy.
Yeah.
They launched this thing called Google Brain. It became this amazing hub for research and development in AI. They really started investing in all these projects that seemed so futuristic at the time.
Okay.
Things like, teaching computers
Uh-huh.
to recognize images
Uh-huh.
or transcribe speech using neural networks.
Neural networks, those are the things that are algorithms that learn our brains, right?
Exactly. That's a great way to put it.
Mhm.
And one of the things that made Google different was they decided to open source their machine learning platform
Yeah.
called TensorFlow.
Wait, so they just gave it away? Why would they do that?
It was actually a really smart move. By making TensorFlow free,
Yeah.
they basically fueled the entire global AI revolution. It attracted all this top talent to their platform. It accelerated development, and it helped them stay at the forefront of AI.
So they were driving the AI revolution, but also using it to improve their own products.
I read somewhere that Gmail, their spam filters, use machine learning.
Totally. They were putting AI into everything.
Whoa.
Gmail filtering spam, Google Photos, recognizing faces
Right.
and objects to organize your pictures, Google Translate going way beyond just word-for-word translations
Yeah.
to really understanding the nuance and context.
For AI was everywhere.
It was a total AI takeover.
And obviously AI totally changed their main product, search.
Absolutely. They moved way beyond just matching keywords with things like the transformer architecture, which is this, really complex system that allows AI to process language, more like how humans do. They were able to understand what you meant when you search, the context, the bigger picture.
So they were basically future-proofing search with AI. But then it's changed again.
They did, with new companies coming in with these chatbots.
Right.
And this whole generative AI explosion.
Right. And suddenly people could create
Yeah.
stuff using AI.
Yeah.
Not just find information. That's where Bard comes in, right?
Exactly. It's Google's answer. Do all this.
So Bard's a super powerful chatbot.
You could say,
What's different from, let's say, ChatGPT?
well, Bard, it's built on Google's
Yeah.
massive language models
Hmm?
and their giant knowledge base. It's made to handle those really complicated questions and open-ended prompts in a way that those old search engines just couldn't.
So they went from PageRank
Hmm.
to AI search to this AI assistant. That's a pretty amazing journey.
It is.
What's the biggest thing we can learn from all this?
I think it shows us that even the biggest and most successful companies have to constantly be adapting, reinventing themselves to stay ahead. Google Story is a great example. of why it's so important to embrace new technologies
All right.
and even be willing to challenge, your own core business.
It makes you wonder what other industries are going to be changed by AI, and
Right.
what companies are going to be smart enough and brave enough to adapt and do well.
Yeah, it's something to think about.
It is. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the evolution of Google.